Hello everybody, happy almost New Year. There's been a distinct lack of activity on my channel lately and I thought I'd just talk about it. First of all, I have my Sims Sunlit Tides Let's Play going, and I had actually hoped that this would be one of my main Let's Plays. And I was really excited about it, and I've gotten a lot of good feedback so far, but unfortunately this Let's Play is taking a lot longer to put together than I had originally anticipated, and obviously I have not been able to put out new episodes very regularly. And aside from that, the episodes themselves are really short, and I guess that's just because of a misjudgment on my part in how much material I record and then think that I'll have after the editing process, because I sit down for 30 to 40 minutes and record, but then obviously after the cutting floor, the episodes end up being 5 to 6 minutes long, and I think they would be longer, obviously, if I just kept a bunch of stuff in and we just sort of watched, but that wasn't really the point of the series. My Monopolville Let's Play was basically just another Sims 3 Let's Play where I recorded myself playing and we watched, and you know, everyone does that. I wanted this Let's Play to be a little more story-driven, a little more interesting, and so to do that I needed narration, and narration means I need to work on, you know, pacing and focusing on interesting things. Right now, at this point in the game, you know, Gaz is starting out at the bottom of the career and not a lot is going on. Right now it's just him, and so there's not much to focus on other than, you know, half the day he's sleeping or at work, and then, you know, there's a couple in-game hours where there's actually other stuff to focus on. So right now there's not a lot to actually record. So I think that as the LP progresses and as I get further along in the game, there will be more stuff, and especially as new characters are introduced and all that, there will be more material, and so the episodes will get longer, hopefully, because there'll be more stuff to focus on and record. But for right now, it is very slow going, and so I think that, at least in the short term, I'm going to be taking my Sims Let's Play off of first tier status and making it a secondary LP. I'd also kind of intended Pokemon Conquest to be, you know, another first tier Let's Play. I was going to have Sims and Pokemon Conquest going, and then finish up Pokemon Conquest, and then probably move back to Emperor, and you know, just have two LPs going at the same time. And then I was working on having sort of a secondary LP, a second tier LP in the background, which currently was meant to be Rocket Birds, just because, as I said in a past video, I wanted to have games that I didn't necessarily think a lot of people were going to watch, but that I wanted to do anyway. I wanted to have those games sort of in the background, so they would be there, but since they weren't a main LP, you know, if people didn't want to watch them, then it wasn't a big deal, because then there would be a main LP to watch. Well, so far it's turned out that Rocket Birds has become a substitute as a second primary LP, which was not the intention. And I've had the full Let's Play done and sitting on my computer for about a month now, and you know, I could have, in the past couple weeks, since I haven't had any other videos out, I could have been putting that up, and you know, in retrospect, I don't know why I haven't been doing that, but you know, like I said, I didn't want it to be a primary LP because I didn't think many people were going to watch it. But right now, I think what I'm going to do with that LP is probably just put up all the episodes as rapidly as I can, just to get it done and off my computer, because I'm working on another secondary LP now as well, and some of those videos have been sitting on my computer for longer than Rocket Birds. So I guess, you know, right now things have just been kind of a jumbled mess for me because I haven't really been focusing on YouTube stuff. I've been kind of doing other things on the side. But I think what's going to happen here is I will keep putting out the Sims LP, but I'll try to get it done a little bit more frequently. Because right now I'm basically doing the episode, I'm recording it, I'm editing it, and then I'm putting it up. And then, it takes about a week to get the next episode out. Well, I think if I just do a bunch of recording all at once, and then do a bunch of editing all at once, then I'll have a buffer so that I can upload them over time. But obviously if I'm going to do that, then it means there's going to be a long space from now until the next episode when something goes up. So to fill that gap, I think I'm going to come back and start restart Emperor episodes again. I'd actually intended to do that after I had finished Pokemon Conquest, but I haven't had the time to do the Sims LP, so I haven't had any time to progress further in the Pokemon Conquest game. And I really want to just finish it and get it done and out of the way. And so hopefully I can do that as well. But right now, I think in the short term, the plans are going to be getting Emperor started again, just throwing up all the current episodes I've got left of Rocket Birds, hopefully finishing Pokemon Conquest, and then there will be the occasional Sims episode, and hopefully that'll work out for at least the first month of the new year. Other things I guess I want to talk about is that on my other channel, my Gazworks channel, I wanted to get started making videos on that as well. Specifically, I wanted to start making tutorial videos for game making, because that is sort of what the Gazworks channel was intended for, not just showcasing games that I make, but I was also going to put information out there so other people could sort of learn what I've learned. And that would entail learning Flash and how to make it for Windows executables, for Android, for iPhone. Going from complete amateur level to professional game industry level ActionScript. I also wanted to do HTML5 canvas games, and so I would also teach HTML5, even though Canvas games really are more JavaScript than they are anything to do with HTML. Just, that whole technology kind of goes hand in hand, and I figure it couldn't hurt just to have the HTML web tutorials up there anyway. I also wanted to mention that at the end of the year, I should be unpartnering from TGN. I put in my 30 days last month, and so this month should be the end of my partnership, which means an end to the ads on my channel. Now, for the past couple of weeks, it hasn't been a big deal, and I've actually been pleased to see that my ad settings have not reset. I haven't really had any issues, but just lately they reset again, and now YouTube has put even more annoying types of ads on videos, and so I think now is the time to just quit that. I mean, I was not making any money with things as they are now, and honestly, I just don't think that TGN has its shit together. It's a big network, but I think it just got too big too quickly. A lot of things still are not in place, and I've had to deal with partner services, dealing with just payments and other things. So I think my time with TGN is done, and not having the ads on my videos will hopefully help things there. The one concern I have is that as a partner, TGN allowed me to claim my videos, which means that all these copyright trolls for music have been leaving me alone, because the videos are claimed, and so they can't claim them without having to fight TGN's claim. And so that's been good for me, because Just lately, I had another claim on one of my videos that I didn't claim, and it's a redundant file that I've had for a while, so I just deleted it. It's no big deal. The original episode is there. But as soon as this partnership goes, then all my videos are vulnerable again. So even though I'm ending my partnership with TGN, I might in the future pick up partnership with someone else. It just depends. But partnership has not really been doing what I had originally hoped it would do. At least I don't think so. And that was to help me gain more visibility through the search rankings and all that, and just sort of help my channel grow. And I just think that partnership is probably meant for bigger channels. I think it benefits bigger channels in the end. Small channels, I mean, you're not going to make any money at it. And just being part of a network doesn't guarantee that you're going to be more successful, especially with these networks that just sort of accept everybody. There's just so many small channels out there that it's hard to stand out even though you are a partner, because now just so many people are partners. It doesn't really mean anything anymore. So I just think that partnership right now for me is not really good for anything. Except for being able to claim my videos and avoid the copyright trolls. So that's sort of how things are looking on my end going into the new year. I've got a lot more planned for future LPs and that sort of thing. I just have to sort of get back in the groove of making videos again. I mean, I guess it was back in early November I just made a ton of videos and just put them away and then started releasing them, at a scheduled time, and then when I ran out of videos I didn't have anything else put up, and I just kind of, for about a month, I wasn't actually recording anything, so I've just sort of fallen out of my usual pattern for doing this, but hopefully I can get back in the groove and pick back up. Despite not having anything new, my channel is still growing. I'm now over 1,400 subscribers, and my viewership keeps going up, so that's good, I guess. But like I said, I need to start making videos more consistently again, especially if I'm going to do all the game. I mean, I've got a huge game list, and I honestly don't think I'm going to ever get all the games done on it unless I really put in some effort. So, anyway, I hope you guys have a good New Year, and I will see you next time.